All right. Case City of Detroit versus Andre James Garrison. Case number T116952. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Case numbers.
Case number?
Hold on, sir. Case number Z8073051. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Harry Baughman, P55052. Mr. Garrison, please announce your name to the court. Mr. Garrison?
Yes.
State your name, please.
Andre Garrison.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're going to waive any more formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute. Thank you.
All right. So, Mr. Garrison, based on the nature of your charge, I'm going to give you time to either get your own lawyer or get something together.
Hello?
Hello? I'm on the record. Sir, hold on a second. I'll call your name. I'll get to you when I get to you. Please mute your phone, please. Mr. Garrison, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to either get your own lawyer or try and figure this out yourself. There's an offer in the file to amend your charge to just an OWI. And obviously that's a 93-day misdemeanor with the maximum possible penalty of $500 in fines. Plus, there's a lot of sanctions as it relates to your driving.
You're not. Are you talking to me or somebody else?
I told you, sir, when I get ready to call your name, then I need you to speak. Now you need to mute your phone.
All right.
So, let's see, to give you an idea of what you're looking at. You are looking at a 6-point offense with a mandatory 30-day suspension and 150-day restriction thereafter. And no hardship appeal, meaning you cannot go to the circuit court and appeal that suspension. You're also, that's for the first offense. So you're charged with the high BAC, and that's what it'd be reduced to. So I'm going to give you another court date of December 20th. I can let you speak with the lawyer if you want to discuss some of your options, but I'm going to give you to December 20th to figure this out. 8:30 a.m. All right, and we'll put all those other cases over to that time too. Would you what would you like? Would you want to speak to the lawyer for a minute, or is that are you going to go hire your own attorney?
find the attorney, sir.
Pardon me?
Say I'll find an attorney, sir.
I didn't hear what you said.
He says he's gonna find counsel.
Okay, very well. December 20th at 8:30 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day.
Good morning, by the way, Your Honor.
I said good morning, Mr. Baldwin. I don't think you heard.
I
All right,
did.
the guy with the Galaxy 801 that's just came into court talking. Now he's not saying anything. All right. All right, this is the city of Detroit. Well, Mr. Graff, did you email me that certificate?
So I'm looking in the chat right now. I don't see your email. There it is. Okay.
What about Ocho Blanco?
He did, I, the probation officer, he said he has an assessment report in there. He's complied.
I'm here on that, Judge.
Good morning, Counselor.
Good morning, Judge. And I see my client in the Zoom also.
Good morning, Mr. Ocho Blanco.
Good morning, sir.
All right. Let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Carlos Rafael Ocho Blanco, case number Z7883341. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Natman, P42983, on behalf of the defendant. He is here on the Zoom call. Sir, can you tell the judge your name for the record?
Carlos Ochoa.
Carlos, how do you say that? Pronounce that last name again.
Ochoa.
Ochoa.
Yes, sir.
All right, very well. I'm sorry that I've been mispronouncing it all this time and you haven't said anything.
That's okay.
Have you seen the report, Counselor?
If it's been updated, I have not. From the last time we were here. Essentially, my understanding is from last time, the court indicated it would be putting it over. He was being tested for alcohol and other drugs. And you just wanted to sort of see how that went from our last court date on August 2nd. and then determine what you wanted to do on this probation violation.
Okay, I just peeked in there and they're in the waiting room. You might, let me. Okay, so you are from. And we'll begin. Double check that. Do you want to hold or? Do you have the case number right there that I could write it down?
Okay. All right, I've read the report.
No.
I've read the report, and I have got word from the probation officer, that I believe this testing has been on.
Yes.
Is that what they
Yes,
said?
sir.
I do see that I ordered you to take the Victims Impact 2 class and taken that, and you provided documentation of Alcoholics Anonymous classes. So, Mr. Ochoa, you know, I would be remiss if I did not impose some sort of sentence on you for your, you know, absconding and not dealing with this matter for some years now. But I know that you were told that it was going to be a 45-day jail sentence in that regard if you didn't complete and do everything that you needed to do. But based on what I read in the report, based on what that you told me when you first came into court.
Hey, Gerald, look, come in there. Where?
Based on what you told me and what your counselor has iterated on your behalf, I'm not going to impose the jail time on you, but I am going to impose 200 hours of community service, sir. I think society is better fit to have you doing some community service instead of sitting in jail. I do feel like your counsel said back when you first came into court that you changed your life. I hope you continue on that path, but I'm not gonna order you to do 200 hours of community service. We'll continue the probation for 9 months, but I will revisit that upon completion of the community service. And I also want you to continue to attend the AA meetings at least once a week. All right. But as for fines and costs, have they already been imposed? Yes. Okay.
Yes, they've already been paid, I believe, Judge.
Okay. I don't know if they've been paid yet, but I know that you have a bond here, so we'll apply that bond to your balance, and whatever you have remaining will be returned to you. So I would suggest that you get on that 200 hours of community service, and you'll have the 9 months to complete it, but I would revisit this upon completion to see if we can put this matter behind. So while, sir, I don't like the fact that you have absconded and ran off to Florida. I do appreciate the fact that you stepped up and you've come back, and it seems like everything your counselor said, you're doing, that you got your life back together. I see you working, and I hope you continue that sobriety, and I hope you continue that good, clean living. I hope that you're doing all right.
Yes, sir.
Anything further, counselor?
No, Judge, but thank you and let you know that this is going to be one decision that you won't regret. I'm sure he will complete his community service and not have any problems while on his extended probation.
And I hope that, I don't know what he does for community service now, but I hope that if he's not doing any, that this will start him on that path too, to give him back to his community. I'm sure you got a lot to give, sir, and there's a lot of people and organizations out there that are in desperate need. So if there's nothing further, what I'll do.
Make sure to do the city Detroit.
Oh, we want that community service be done at some organization in the city, so. City of Detroit.
Okay.
All right, that'll be, if you have the number to the probation department, the community service service manager, Mrs. Green, I can give you that number, 313-965-3414.
Okay. Thank you very much, Judge.
We'll set this for a review in 3 months, November 30th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. All right, Mr. Ochoa, good luck to you, sir. I'll see you back at the end of November.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Very well. All right, let's see.
Thank you.
What about that, I still don't know what they got there. All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Tyler Michael Graff, case number U5944451. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, Mr. Graff, would you state your name, please?
Tyler Graff.
Thank you.
All right, this is a situation that wasn't on the docket right now. I don't know what happened to that, but Mr. Graff had a ticket for accidentally discharging a firearm, and I ordered Mr. Graff to pay. Well, did we order him to pay anything in? Or we're gonna just take that, well, you're gonna pay $240, sir. And I wanted you to take a firearm safety class. I do have receipt that you took that firearm safety class. That was a 3-hour course. So I have that in my possession. I'm gonna wait until the city attorney comes back and see if this was taken under a 3-month delayed sentence or not. But I don't know if we even took a plea on that. So we'll find that out. He's just stepped out. We'll pass the matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
On this firearm, can you put your parents on the record, please?
May it please the honorable court, Dante Gustafsson, 60162, on behalf of the city.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Goss. On these, this is a violation of firearms ordinance, accidentally discharging of a firearm. Would your office take that under a delayed sentence?
Like, I can add this.
I don't know what's the, I don't have any notes down here. Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, there's 12-month delayed. Okay, it's a 12-month delayed. 12-month delayed sentence. And I ordered you to take the firearm safety course. And you have proof of that. So, sir, I'm gonna fine you $240. If we didn't take the plea already, let's do that now. Sir, you understand that, this is a misdemeanor punishable by 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, Suzanne, agree.
And, sir, we discussed, the firearm safety course last time you were here, and that this would be taken under a 12-month delayed sentence, sir. You understand that, if you not get in any, trouble as it relates to firearms again, that this will be, under this agreement, if you want to enter into it, this will be dismissed from your record?
I got a question. What are you talking about? Fire.
Sir, Mr. Greer, please don't talk, and, I'm not talking to you. I'm on the record now, all right? Well, answer your question, get to you. Mute your phone. Mr. Graff.
Yes, I understand.
You understand that?
Yes.
So, sir, do you understand you have a right to a trial?
Yes.
All right. So you want to take this offer now, sir?
Yeah, that's under advisement.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down, sir. As I said, this is a misdemeanor, punishable maximum possible penalty of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines. You understand you have a right to a trial, right?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give that trial right up. You understand that?
Yes. So I owed $240. I took the class and 12 months without trouble.
Sir, let me finish, sir. You understand by taking this off, you're going to give up that right to a trial. Is that correct?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what I stated on the record?
No.
All right, sir. Let me draw your attention back to February 21st, 2021. I just can't recall whether we took this thing or not. Yeah. Okay, so February 1st, 2021, in the city of Detroit, in the area of 1921 Harbor, Apartment 8, did you happen to have an encounter with a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes.
And on that day, were you in the possession of a black Sig Sauer P320?
It was in my vehicle. Yes.
Okay. So if it was in your vehicle, sir, how is it that the firearm went off in the apartment?
Okay. Yeah, I was in the apartment, and yeah, I had it on me in there. Yes.
Okay, so you were in possession of a black Sig Sauer
Yes.
P320 in the apartment on that day, correct?
Yes. Your Honor.
And did that firearm discharge inadvertently, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Satisfied with the factual basis, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to accept your plea to the violation of a firearms ordinance, sir. I'm going to take that plea under a 12-month delayed sentence, and I'm going to fine you $240, sir. When can you pay?
Probably right now.
All right. I'm going to put in the computer September 2nd, sir. So if you don't get that paid by tomorrow at the latest, you're going to need to zoom back in and explain to the court why you couldn't get that paid, all right?
Okay. How do I pay it?
You can go online and pay it at 36districtcourt.org, or you can pay it at any DivDav kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can come down to the court and pay it.
Okay, go online, 36 District Court, and I should be able to find it.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, good day.
You too. Bye.
All right. Mrs. Harris.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Very well. How about yourself? Client's name?
I'm great. I'm standing in for Attorney Phyllis Dayton Robinson on Nick Lowe.
Nick Lowe.
Yes, Your Honor. L-O-W-E. Yes.
You got a Zoom.
This is the city of Detroit. You see, he's got two charges here. This is the city of Detroit versus Nick. Is he here?
He is, Your Honor. However, it doesn't appear that he is the audio.
This is the city of Detroit versus
Your Honor,
Nick. Go ahead.
I was going to say he is here. I wasn't sure if you heard me, but it appears he's not connected to audio.
All right, what are we gonna do with him?
Your Honor, she was under the impression that it was set for trial. When I just reviewed it, it looks like it's set for pretrial. There was a felony that was associated with this. I believe it was dismissed at exam. So we're going to request that this be set for trial unless the prosecutor is inclined to offer a dismissal. She is only retained on one count as far as I know.
Well, I wish you would get in touch with her. Wait a minute, let me make sure this is the same Nick Lowe. 72. Yes, it's the same Nick Lowe. I wish you would get in touch with her to see if she's gonna take care of this other matter, because that would help. I would set trial date in both on the same day.
We actually discussed that, Your Honor. She, as far as I know, based on our discussion, she is not. She is only one count. She did again ask me to make sure the court was aware that the result of the felony was dismissed at exam because the officer failed to appear.
And which are you appearing on now? The one with disorderly conduct?
I believe that is the one, Your Honor. If it's, she didn't give me very much information. It was just, as far as I knew, there was one matter set for today. She, in reviewing, found out that there was another matter. But if they could both be set for trial.
Well, get your client, talk to your client and see if they're, I'm gonna set them both for trial, if that's okay. If there's no disagreement with that, we'll just set them both for trial. It's no law, bro. It's disorderly conduct. He needs to just make sure, get his whatchamacallit together, and then we'll call the case. Get him on the his communications together so he can correspond with the court. All right, Counselor, I see you now. Mr. Goldman.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning.
All right, good morning. Who's your client?
My client is Laurente Gray, and he is here. Was here a second ago.
I'm here.
So, Your Honor, just to a refresher, this was up last week, but Mr. Gray had paid late in the day, and it didn't yet show up on the system that he paid, so we adjourned it, and also to show that he's completed the classes.
Okay. still doesn't show up on the system that he paid. It still doesn't show he paid.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that, Your Honor. He says he paid before the previous hearing.
People say a lot of things.
May I speak, Your Honor?
I don't object
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with your counsel. You always want to speak, Mr. Gray. I don't know why you hired this excellent attorney, and you always want to speak. You did this last week.
I see. I didn't have to remind the court of anything.
I don't know. All right. I'm going to put you in a breakout room.
Okay, thanks, Your Honor.
All right. We have next. As soon as you get that together with your counselor, your client, Ms. Harris, we'll call the case again. And all right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can you put me in a quick room with Officer?
Yes, Officer Wright.
And Officer Williams, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Wright,
Yes, sir.
out.
Okay,
I see they found Mr. Garner.
okay.
Officer Williams also.
Mr. Garner, is your lawyer here?
I haven't spoke with him this morning. I don't see him as a participant.
You need to get him on the line, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, can I see the case file?
All right. Let's go to this is Green. This is the city of Detroit versus Shantae Green. Case number 17346655, counts 1, 2, and 3.
I'm here.
Are you there, Ms. Green?
For the record, Harry Bachman on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Green, state your name, please. Yes, please speak up and state your name.
I'm not hearing nothing. Hold on, I can't hear you. You said what?
I said, please state your name.
Can you repeat that again? I can't really hear you.
State your name.
Shantae Green?
Thank you. Can you hear okay, Ms. Green?
Yes.
Thank you. We're going to waive a formal reading of the information, Your Honor, and stand mute.
Okay, there's a offer here in the file, Counselor, to plead to 1 count of failure to display a valid driver's license. You can let your client know that's a 0-point offense. However, it does abstract to the Secretary of State. It is a misdemeanor, and I'll fine her $240 in the matter. And with the stipulation of probable cause, then the other 2 matters will be dismissed.
I could use a moment in the breakout room with
I was about to say that's wait, did you say that the other 2 will be dismissed, or the only thing against me will be the failure to display the license with the total cost of $240?
Yes.
So I would just only have to pay $240, and then everything will be dismissed.
Well, it won't be dismissed. You'll be pleading to a failure to display a valid driver's license. That's going to initiate an automatic 30-day suspension. and the other 2 counts will be dismissed. And then you're gonna have to pay the reinstatement fees. So that's not gonna be a part of this record. It's only gonna be the 240 I'm concerned about. But if you wanna go have clearances at the Secretary of State with your, with 36 district courts, you're gonna have to pay the 3 reinstatement fees of $45 a piece.
Okay.
You
Did you
wanna
still want
speak
to talk to me in the
here?
breakout room, or did you just want me to sit?
I don't want, it's up to what you wanna do, ma'am. It's not, it's
I was
not
talking to, I'm not sure who said something about the breakout room.
the attorney. If you wanna speak to your attorney, I can put you in a breakout room with him.
I won't take long, ma'am. I am your attorney. So I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. I want to do that in the confidence of a breakout room where nobody else can hear us.
Okay.
All right. So I have an invitation to join room 3. Do you see one as well? All right. I'll be right back, Your Honor.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Marco Guzman. Case number ST11081251. Mr. Guzman, good morning.
Good morning, how you doing?
You have a, just 1 count of driving while license suspended. I recognize that you paid related or 2 related. I see that you paid a related civil infraction and you paid another civil infraction on another matter. So based on that, I don't necessarily advise just the payment on those civil infractions because you got automatically signed up for a 2-point on your driver's license. But based on that, I'm gonna dismiss the matter, all right? I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. And you're gonna have to pay the reinstatement fee. You have any questions, sir? Is Marco Guzman even listening?
Yes.
Did you hear anything I said?
No, I'm sorry, sir.
Sir, I'm dismissing your case. You have paid a related civil infraction. You've signed up for 2 points on your license. I said I don't necessarily advise people to just pay those civil infractions because when you pay those civil infractions, I know that you're trying to be on top of and in front of things, but you've automatically signed yourself up for 2 points on your driver's license. So based on that payment and the fact that you're already getting 2 points, I'm gonna dismiss the matter. I'm gonna waive the warrant fee, but you're gonna be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee. So I see a fee of $25 and on 1 ticket that you didn't finish paying and $45 on another. So that'll be a total of $70, sir.
Okay.
You need to pay that to get clearances here at the 36th District Court.
Okay. So can I just go into the court and pay it?
You can come to the court and pay it. You can pay it at any kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can pay it online at 36districtcourt.org.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very well. Have a great day, sir.
You too.
City of Detroit versus Jamaria Rayton Lee.
Jamari.
Jamari Rayton, sorry about that. Case number 18-4985421. You have just one count of drove a license suspended. You probably don't have a driver's license at this time.
No, I don't.
Where are you in the quest of getting the license, sir?
Actually, I'm just now trying to figure it out now. I was actually going to pay another ticket off in Highland Park and then get my license. So I got to actually go back down to Secretary of State and retake the test. So hopefully before this year is over.
You said what?
I'm hoping before this year is over, I can get everything, to get my license.
For the record, Harry Baughman for the defendant, P55052. Mr. Lee, have you ever had a driver's license?
Yeah, I had it back in 2016. I lost it back in 2016.
So that makes it easier.
This is a counsel. This is just a one count of driving while license suspended.
Sure.
I can say he is not in the immediate position to get a driver's license. I can set a trial date for this matter.
I think that would be in the defendant's best interest here, Your Honor. And then if we would set it for a trial. Mr. Lee, you know you have a right to a jury trial, but we haven't had jury trials in over a year because of COVID. If you're willing to waive your right to that jury trial, we can get you a bench trial sooner than that.
I don't understand what you mean by a trial.
Put him in a breakout room so you can explain it to him, counsel.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
They should be paying for this information.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say,
Let's come to room 3, sir. I'll talk to you.
Just speak to the lawyer, sir.
Thank you.
All right. What do we have next?
Is this attorney here yet, Your Honor?
Who's that?
Mr. Garner, attorney?
No, I don't see them yet. We have,
We don't understand why we're here today. We had a formal hearing 2 or 3 weeks ago on this case.
Because he didn't show up?
The officer didn't show up.
No, he didn't show up.
No, you know, on Tuesday they do informals in that room.
Oh,
yeah. He said he was found guilty by the magistrate. So he don't understand why he got subpoenaed again today. So I'm trying to find out what's going on.
Did Mr. Garner show up for that?
No, not Mr. Garner.
Oh, somebody else.
Yeah.
Let's go with Ms. Lindsay.
She did the same thing. She was checking me on. See how people do.
All right. City of Detroit versus Jeannie Lois Lindsay. Jenny Lois Lindsay, case number SP 433-941, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 742-296, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 742-399-1. 20711-769-1. So all of that stuff was never accounted for on this offer. Maybe that's because these are state matters. No, that's the city. Three. wrong sheet in here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut him off.
All right, let's pass Ms. Lindsay momentarily. Do you have an opportunity yet? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lee. I gave you an opportunity to speak with the lawyer, sir. Counselor, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're going to waive rights here now. We're going to plead pursuant to the recommendation to the reduced charge of failure to display.
You wouldn't take your advice, huh? All right.
He disseminated some information to me that makes it clear that that's his best course of action today.
I see a 2018 ticket.
Yes, Your Honor. The defendant has 2 days jail credit that we're asking the court to recognize. He did show me that he was released recently on July 25th after having been arrested on the warrant in the instant case. Spent 2 days in jail and was released on the 25th of July with a
Mr. Martin, what I'm trying to articulate to your client is it can't get any worse.
I understood.
On December 20th, it can only get better for him.
Understood.
He's not in a position, as his own words, that he's not in a position to immediately go get a license. He says he's to have that at the end, by the end of the year. We're giving him the trial at the end of the year if he wants to. And if the officer shows, then if the officer shows, the officer's got to recollect. And if the officer doesn't show, he gets the case dismissed. Well, one way or the other, even if the officer shows and recollects, he's still going to be in the same position.
I understand.
The 30-day suspension would be over.
Mr. Lee, would you like to set this matter for a bench trial date?
No, I was about to say it. I'm not in the rush to get in because I still got to go through a whole.
All right, raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear to affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I swear to tell.
All right, put your hand down. Sir, do you understand the maximum possible penalty is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines in this matter?
Yes.
You understand you have a right to a trial?
Okay, yeah, I would take the trial.
No, you understand that you have that right.
Right.
Listen,
this is
sir,
my first time doing it. I don't know what's going on.
Listen, sir, well,
Your Honor, please and thank you. I'm going to take a little extra time in the breakout room with Mr. Lee. I think it's needed at this point. It will not take a long time.
go back in the breakout room, sir. You got to understand what's going on, all right? So we don't get any mix-ups here.
Yes, Mr. Lee, come back to room 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
But did they?
All right.
So we should be.
So this is back on the record with Mrs. Lindsay. Here, hold on a second now. Let's get this, Ms. Nash, hold on one second.
Oh, yes, sir.
Let me print out some more of her cases because we don't have the full extent of her infractions listed here. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we do have 7.
That's crazy, man.
State. Are we back? That's not Mr. Lee. All right. So Mrs. Lindsay, we'll make this offer to you to plead to 2 of the matters and dismiss the rest. So plead to a failure to display a valid driver's license, $240, and plead to an improper plate, $240 and dismiss the other charges. You know, you have a right to a trial if you so desire. You have a right to speak with the lawyer if you like to as well, or you can take the deal today.
I'd like to waive counsel and accept the deal. I actually already have a lawyer and I spoke to him. He's just not able to appear today.
So you're gonna act as your own lawyer then?
That would be correct.
All right, raise your right hand, man.
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, put your hand down, ma'am. Ma'am, do you understand the maximum possible penalties of these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm getting a lot of interference in the background, like somebody's mic isn't muted or something. I'm getting a lot of extra conversation.
I don't know what I can do to help you.
Okay, I think I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. You understand that you have a right to a trial in these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're going to give that trial right up?
Yes.
Are you taking, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, ma'am. Let me draw your attention to February 10th, 2020 at around 12:20 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Woodward and Temple, ma'am. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes, it was a Wayne State auxiliary cop, but yes.
Okay, and on that date, ma'am, did that officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No.
And why is that?
My license was suspended based on the first ticket on
Very well,
this
ma'am.
case from.
Very well, ma'am. Your license was suspended, correct?
Yes. Yes.
That's fine.
Thank you. And ma'am, let me draw your attention to way back to October 31st, 2017, at around 1:03 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of 7 Mile and Greenfield, ma'am. Did you have an occasion to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer on that day?
Yes.
And on that day, were you asked to, I would have set a trial for this too. On that date, were you asked to, were you operating a 2005 Mercury, ma'am?
Yes.
And on that date, was there something wrong with the plates on that vehicle?
Yes.
What was wrong with them, ma'am?
The registration tabs were expired.
Satisfied, thank you.
Okay, very well. I'm gonna find you guilty of improper plates. I'm gonna fine you $240 in that matter. With stipulation of probable cause, Counselor, I'm gonna dismiss the other matters.
Thank you. So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right. And ma'am, I'm gonna waive the warrant fees in these matters. And I'm gonna hold you responsible to pay the reinstatement fees. So when can you pay?
I can pay the, where do I pay the reinstatement fees at the Secretary of State or to the?
No, you pay it all here, ma'am. I'm gonna waive warrant fees, pay reinstatement fees. I'm really concerned about the $480 agreement you entered into today. I'm not concerned about the reinstatement fees. That's gonna be, I just told you that to make you aware that you won't get a clearance from the 36th District Court until all those reinstatement fees are paid. So
Okay,
when
Your
can,
Honor, I have a $1,400 bond on file with the 36th District. Can that be applied to my cost?
it most certainly can, ma'am. There's two ways that can, or a couple of ways that can be done. I can ask my clerk to put in a request for that bond to be applied, but you'll have to call another number and take a step to get that bond applied, and I can give you that number. Or you can come down to the court and you can ask for that bond to be applied immediately. They will do that, but ma'am, they won't give you any money back right then. You'll have to get your money back in the mail. or you
Okay,
can
that's
go and, to the DivDav kiosk, or you can go online and pay the fine, and then they'll just return whatever balance of the $1,400 you'll have left.
Okay, so I can come down to the court now if I had time and just pay and apply for the switch over for the bond.
Yes, you may.
Okay, I'll be down there shortly.
Very well, ma'am. We'll have this, try to enter this in as soon as possible.
Thank you so much.
All right, have a great day, ma'am.
You as well.
Your Honor,
Yes.
is Mr. Goss in the meeting? Or in the
Mr. Goss is right here.
Would Mr. Goss consider for Shante Green a plea to improper plates on count 2 rather than a failure to display for the reason that Ms. Green has never had a driver's license?
Mr. Green has one count of, just one count of, driving while license suspended. Okay. 2018.
For Shante Green.
Oh, Shante Green, I'm sorry. Shante Green.
Mr. Lee.
What's Mr. Lee gonna do?
He's gonna set it for a bench trial, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. You understand what's going on now here, sir?
Yes, I do. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. We're not trying to lead you down a blind path, sir.
I understand. Thank you.
Do you know what case Attorney Martell is on?
Yes, he's on Garner. So you want to speak?
Yes, definitely.
All right, Mr. Martell, I'm gonna put good morning to you, sir. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the city attorney.
Attorney Boffman, did you say that he, with Shante Green,
Yes.
they never had a driver's license?
Never had a license, so we'd ask for improper plates on either count 2 or 3.
I can't do that. They never had a driver's license, so FTD is the appropriate charge.
Okay, well, then we'll be setting that one for a bench trial as well.
I have a question.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Let's clear Mr. Lee up. Mr. Lee, I got a trial date set for you December 9th. Strike that, December 20th at 9 a.m., sir. It's gonna be via Zoom, so you just zoom in on that day, all right?
Perfect. The same Zoom.
Same Zoom thing.
Thank you.
All right, don't forget that date, though, December 20th, 2021 at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Perfect. I'll put it in my calendar.
All right.
There's an
Thank you.
office, this particular, and it's not something we call them scheduled for an informal hearing or instead of a full, which they should have set it aside if they were going to do it and set it for a formal. It was already
Hey, Mr. Perkins.
Hold on a second, sir.
on this day, on 8/16. So I guess he didn't want them to accept that, so he went downstairs and posted a bond on it. They set it for another informal, which the officer, he's here, but he shouldn't.
Okay. So we'll get him another day.
The officer goes, he's in the breakout room.
Yes.
Okay, I'll let him know.
We'll give him another day, send him a show cause, and we'll reset the process over.
Let's set it for a formal hearing.
We'll set it for a formal hearing, because he probably basically put that bond up for an appeal.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, now, back on the record for Mrs. Shante Green. Mrs. Green. Let's go back to, you only had the 3 counts?
You hear me?
You hear me, Ms. Green?
Yes.
All right. So I have Shante Green. You want to set I gave you an opportunity to speak with the lawyer in the breakout room. Is it your desire to set a trial date as well, Ms. Green?
Yes.
Okay, trial date is December 20th, 2021. At 9.
In the person, can you hear me?
I can't see you now. Put your face on the screen, please.
I have a hard time with hearing you, so the only way I can hear you is like, if I put my face up to the phone. But I'm in the process of trying to get my license back before the year is over. So like I don't want to really like keep waiting to the end of the year because I'm working with like 3 other courts at the moment too. So like everybody keep on.
I don't know what you want to do. You talk to the lawyer, and then y'all had a long conversation in there, and he comes out and he tells me you want a trial date. What am I supposed to do?
Oh,
You said trial date for December 20th?
Yes.
Okay, what time?
At 9 a.m.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day, man. All right. Yes.
Mr. President, my name is Deion Gillum, and I'm not on your docket today, but you told me if I have any problems to get back in contact with you.
What's your first name, sir?
Deion, D-E-Y-O-N.
I remember you. All right. Put your phone on mute till I call your name, all right?
Okay.
Who's at that 313-408-2950 number? I see you trying to say something, but it's not coming through. All right, let's go back to the, yes.
408-2950.
Yes. What's your name, sir?
That's Nick Lowe.
There you are. All right. All right, let's call the case of Nick Lowe. Case numbers U55740520 and U59829-621. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May it please this honorable court, Cherika Harris, P72832, standing in for attorney of record Phyllis Gaydon Robinson. With your permission, Mr. Lowe, is that correct?
Yes.
Mr. Lowe, can you state your name for the record?
My name is Nick Lowe.
All right. So, Mr. Lowe, you understand that you're represented by counsel on one matter, but you're not represented by counsel on the other matter. Your counsel has requested for the matter that she's representing you on to set a trial date in the matter, and I can set a trial date in the other matter on the same date. Is that what you're gonna do, sir?
I'm unfamiliar with the other matter.
You're unfamiliar with it? Okay. You have a ticket here for an alcohol-related violation. That's all I have. On May the 14th, 2021. 7 Mile.
I'm aware of that.
And Van Dyke. Do you want a trial date for both matters, sir?
Yes, we can do that.
All right, let me give you December 20th, 2021 at 9 a.m. for both matters.
All right, Your Honor.
Okay, is there anything further, Counselor?
Nothing, Your Honor. Thank you so much. You all have a great day.
All right, all right, Mr. Lowe, I'll see you back on December 20th, 9 a.m. Have a good day if you don't have any further questions.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Officer Wright, can you come back to the breakout room?
Okay. Officer Wright?
Yeah, if somebody could just put me back there, I'll hit join.
You're already in there. You know what I mean? All you have to do is just rejoin it. I can move you to one and back to the other to give you that prompt again.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I see it. I have it, Judge. Thank you.
Very well. Okay, Mr. Goldman.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Well, who was your client?
My client was Mr. Gray. Right.
Did we call this case?
We called this case and then we went into the breakout because he wanted to talk about whether or not he made a payment.
All right, so we're back on the record with Mr. Lorante Gray, who wants to represent himself, but he pays a lawyer good money to represent him, a good lawyer to pay. I don't know how much money he paid, but you got a good lawyer.
I appreciate
All right.
it. For the record, let me just say Ezra Goldman, B48965 for the defendant.
All right, very well. So who am I going to talk to? Am I going to talk to the lawyer or am I going to talk to Mr. Gray?
Mr. Gray is keeping himself on mute for good reason, Your Honor. We spent a few minutes talking, but until you need him, Your Honor, until you need him. But Mr. Gray was able to share with me an email that he got from the court indicating that he made payment on August 24th and also a certificate from the completion of the morality class. So I also looked it up on the docket, Your Honor. I see what the court is looking at and it does not show paid. So on the one hand, we have an email saying he made a payment, and on the other hand, there's no payment showing. So I don't know what the resolution of that is.
Okay, well, let's say this. Did he go to submit that documentation to the probation department or?
No, I think he just paid it online and presumed
No,
that.
I'm talking about.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Who's got it? That's your device. Sorry, God.
I do not know. I'm going to have to defer to Mr. Gray as to whether or not he showed that certificate to anyone other than myself.
All right, he needs to, first of all, let's get this clear. He needs to have the proof that he had the testing done, and he needs to have proof that he has taken the misdemeanor morality class. I understand that he has proof that he paid the fine, and we'll figure out how to deal with that. But those two things need to go and be submitted to probation so we can get probation's input on whether they're satisfied with that proof. So, do we need to call probation down, or does he know whether he submitted that information to probation or not?
I'm going to guess he did not. Is that right, Mr. Gray?
Well, when I spoke to probation, they told me that they would email me the certificate, and they also email Judge Perkins' clerk for this with the certificate as well. Then I will have it for my own personal. As far as the testing, when I spoke to his clerk, he said, or she said, just there's no proof. Just let us know if you took the testing or not. She said you don't have to show us any proof. This is what his clerk said, and then probation said that that they will send the clerk and me a certificate, and I sent you the certificate as well, Mr. Golden.
Short answer seems to be, Your Honor, he has been in touch with probation.
It's never a short answer. Call with Mr. Gray. Call the probation, please. Be ready to go. John. All right. This is the deal here. All right. We'll get probation involved and find out whether what all was said is in fact true. Mr. Garner, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay. This is the City of Detroit versus Dewan Kareem Garner, case number SP 110440, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 11044061. It was, 2, 3, 5. Let's see where we are missing some case numbers. All right, appearance for the record, please.
Dwayne Gardner.
Honor, please wait for a minute.
Pardon me?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May it please this most honorable court, Edward Martell, P85051 of the Perkins Law Group, on behalf of Dwayne Gardner, who participates via Zoom. Mr. Gardner, please state the name for the record.
Yes, Dwayne Gardner.
Thank you, sir. And you consent to this hearing via Zoom, correct?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Mr. Gardner.
Dante Goss, on behalf of the city of Detroit, Your Honor. We also had Officer Wright, but I believe we lost her, but she was present. Discussions in agreement to the plea agreement.
All right. In the matter of full disclosure, too, I will say that I'm a previous member of the Perkins Law Group. So I want to let all parties know and have an opportunity. I can say that I can be fair and impartial. I have never met or had anything to do with Mr. Kareem Gardner's case. So I just want to disclose that on the record. If there's any body that doesn't want me to be a part of this proceeding, then they can speak now about it.
There's no objections with the people, Your Honor.
And of course, no objection from defense.
Okay, I'm going to say this for Mr. Garner. He's got a host of civil infractions that are just gone back 6, 7 years. So I will say this, I will, and I do this for every person that comes into court in this sort of situation. If Mr. Garner is truly interested in putting these matters behind him, then I will, and he'll show that by what he'll do on these cases as far as making payments and things of that nature, then I will go back in time and see if I can help Mr. Garner out as it relates to excess penalties and fees that were placed on their discretionary penalties and fees. I can go back and I can remove some of those, but he's going to have to take the step to make an effort in getting these things paid off that he's going to. So I have a plea agreement here, and that is to plead to 1 count of failure to display a valid driver's license. That's going to be a $240 fine. That's a misdemeanor. That is abstractable by the Secretary of State, and that will suspend your license 30 days immediately upon plea. And then I will, then there's another agreement to improper plate, the amended count of improper plate. That is another $240 fine and misdemeanor. However, that does not have abstractions to the Secretary of State. None of those offenses carry points, and with the stipulation of probable cause, then all the other matters will be dismissed. Is that the understanding of you, counsel, and your client?
That is our understanding, Your Honor. Thank you.
And your client wants to avail himself of that offer?
That is correct. Mr. Garner, that is correct,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Garner, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so you can put your hand down. I will note for the record that Officer Kimberly Wright, today is the date and time set for a trial, and Officer Wright showed up, but it appears that she may have lost connection. I would have had her put her appearance on the record, but counsel has had ample opportunity to speak with her regarding the matter. So,
one additional point I failed to mention. 2 of those are state matters. I spoke to Prosecutor Wolf, and she agreed with the recommendation to dismiss those matters pursuant to the plea to the city manager.
I was going to dismiss those matters anyway. That's the operating off-road vehicle on public highway. Mr. Garner is one of those guys that rides the four-wheeler or the dirt bike 250s and catwalks it down the street. Nah, that's not you, is it, Mr. Garner?
No, sir.
All right. Let's say this, Mr. Garner. You understand that the maximum possible penalty for these offenses is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, sir.
You understand you have a right to a trial, and that is today. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're giving up that trial right, and you're giving up that trial right, and you are going to accept this offer today. And you understand by accepting this offer, you're going to give up that trial right, correct?
Yes, I do.
And sir, has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, they have not.
Okay, Mr. Garner, let me draw your attention to what's that, August 9th, 2020 at around 12:20 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Gratiot and St. Joseph. Did you have an occasion on that day to be pulled over by a Detroit police officer, sir?
Yes, sir.
And on that date, did that Detroit police officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir.
And you couldn't do so, could you, sir?
No, I could not.
And why is that, sir?
No wallet on me at the time.
Okay, very well, sir. I'm gonna accept no wallet, no license, no nothing, right?
Yes, sir.
Did you tell them to be real, Mr. Martell?
You know, at this point, honesty is the best policy. Just fall on the sword.
It's it now. It's over with. No wallet on him. Like if he had that wallet, he was gonna produce a valid driver's license anyway.
But that's the underlying offense, FTD.
Yeah, this it's good. Okay,
At the time, Your Honor, I did have a license. This is why my license is suspended from this ticket that we taken care of.
Mr. Garner, I don't think we want to go there.
Let's put his record and see here.
Run his driving record. This has nothing to do with, this is just for entertainment purposes only, okay? This is all this is for. While we're getting that driver's record, let's finish this up. So that's a $240 fine, accept your plea to amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. All right, moving on to the improper place, sir. On the same date and time, sir, were you operating a Yamaha?
I believe it was, yes.
One of those dirt bikes or four-wheelers, or what was it?
It was a four-wheeler.
He just told me he wasn't that one of those guys that rides around on those four-wheelers, catwalking and stuff.
It was like a one-time thing, Your Honor.
He said he wasn't catwalking. He didn't.
He said he wasn't catwalking. He didn't say he wasn't.
I don't have no experience.
That's why he got caught, huh? So, let's see. On that date and time, sir, was there something wrong with the plates on that bike?
It was, yes, sir.
And what was that?
I believe it wasn't registered. It was my brother, and I don't think he had a registration for that bike when he bought it.
All right, I'm going to accept your plea. The amended count of improper plates, I'm going to fine you $240 in that matter. I'm going to waive the warrant fees for your client, counselor. I'm going to hold him responsible to pay the reinstatement fee. You're running out of paper with this driving record. Need one of those heavy duty staplers and all. Here, check and see if he had a driver's license on 8/9/2020. Or any time, you can go all the way back to 3/15, March 11th, 2015, and see if he had one. All right, sir, when can you pay? Oh,
Today, Your Honor.
all right.
Your Honor, what is the total amount due, please, Your Honor?
For today's purposes, it's $480. With the stipulation of probable cause, Counselor, I will dismiss the other matter.
So stipulated. Thank you.
All right. So for today's purposes, all I'm concerned about today, sir, is the $480. You might see a fee on there for both the offenses that you're going to plead to as $285. That's going to be $45 reinstatement fee. All I need is the $480 or $240 for each one of those offenses. And if I'll let you know that you won't be able to approach the Secretary of State for a driver's license, at least you won't be cleared in the 36th District Court without paying the additional $45 fees, plus probably all of these civil infractions that you never paid.
Okay.
So I'm going to put in the system for the purposes of the system. I'm going to put in there September 8th, sir. So hopefully you get that paid today, as you say.
Yes, sir.
And if you can't get that paid today, then you're going to have to pay that at the latest by December 8th, or else it's going to go in warrant status, sir, and it's going to cause you more problems and probably more money hiring a lawyer and stuff.
Thank you.
All right. What about the license? It was valid then?
Probationary, but it was valid.
Woo! I can't see it, but they must have got their paper. It said it was valid. He was right. He had a license on that day. All right. Sir, I hope you can, did you take the Michigan Defensive Driving course?
No, I will be doing that today.
That ship has sailed. You probably should take that anyway. It's a good course.
Yes.
And it looks like you need it. All right.
Yes, sir.
If it's nothing further, sir, you and your counsel have a very good day. And again, if I don't know, if there's a lot of civil infractions out here, I don't know how you had a license or how you did it. Maybe because it's so, they just automatically.
It's like probationary license.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, if you want to clear that up someday,
I will.
Then you can zoom back in and we can see if we can find you some a way to do that.
Thank you, and I appreciate your help.
All right, Mr. Martell, it's very good to see you. I know everything's going pretty well, so keep up the good work, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. Pleasure as always. Mr. Garner, I'll give you a call.
Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
All right. And thank you, brother counsel, Mr. Gross.
No problem, man.
All right. What's going on with Mr. Gilliam? Where is that? Is that Gilliam? Or
Yes. It's supposed to be Gillam.
Gillam.
Yep.
All right.
Latanka.
Okay. What I see, you got a warrant here.
Right, it popped up. You supposed to took care of all that, and it popped up. But the issue, why I zoomed back in because you told me to take this class, and the class I tried to supposed to take the class, and I didn't have the money. See, I ain't been having no money, and I was sick. I can't use that as an excuse, but I was real sick, and I haven't having no money. I haven't been working. I've been in the house, and I'm waiting on my taxes. So so I didn't have the $107, and he wouldn't let me owe or nothing. So I'm trying to see, can I try to do some community service or something like that for what I owe?
All right. I don't understand why this matter wasn't resolved on the day. Let's call the cases. This is the City of Detroit versus Dion Gilliam. Case number SP113465, counts 1, and count 2. Count 3 was dismissed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dismiss count 2. That's SP 1134672. And I'm going to allow, and I'm going to waive the warrant fee on that as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow Mr. Gillum. Now, you got 2 cases. Yes, all right. Let's call case number U598630021. Mr. Gillum, did you attend the class?
No, that's what I say. I didn't have the money to attend the class.
I can't help you with that. I can't help you with that. I can help you with the fines and costs, but you're gonna have to take the class and you're gonna have to get the testing. I don't know if there's an agency out there that will help you with that. But I can't help you with that. All I can do is help you on the fines and costs at this point, but you're gonna have to do the HIV, STD testing, and you're gonna have to take the misdemeanor morality class. We can get you some community service as it relates to the fines and costs. I see you owe $240 for one ticket and $240 for the other. I'm dismissing the unregistered untitled, and I'm waiving the warrant fees for that offense. So with that being said, sir, you have to decide, you have to find out a way to see if there's a class. I can probably inquire with probation and see if there's something that they can do to help you get that class paid for. You can tell me a situation, but other than that, you're gonna have to get that class done.
Well, I'm waiting on my taxes. I will have it to pay for the class, but I'm waiting on my taxes now because they just identified me. So I have them coming up, so I could pay for the class then. But at that time, I couldn't pay for the class.
We'll give you time. We'll give you time. So let's do this. Let's set this for a review in 3 months. November 30th, 2021. You want me to? You want to do the community service for the $240 for the $480?
Yeah.
You'll do the community service for that?
Yeah.
I'm going to what were we given? I'm going to give you 40 hours of community service, and then if you do the 40 hours of community service, I will that'll satisfy for the $480.
Okay.
Okay. How do we get that to there? Does he need to? You have an ink pen?
I can.
A referral, right? All right. You have take this number down, 313.
Hold on, let me get a pen. Hold on.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Gillum. They ran him out there. Right, Mr. Gillum?
Yeah.
We're not dealing with that. 313-965-3414. That's Mrs. Green. She's the community service manager. I'm gonna put in here 40 hours of community service is gonna satisfy both those fines, all right?
Okay.
All right. And then you'll talk to probation and we'll get if there's a service out there that'll help him get that paid for. I don't know what there is out there, but we'll help you as much as we can, sir.
Appreciate it.
All right? Anything further?
So you want me to zoom back in November 30th?
November 30th at 2021 at 8:30 a.m. That's after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
You should have all that stuff done, and we can get these cases closed out by then.
Yeah.
All right. If there's nothing further, so have a great day.
You too.
Mr. Goldman, as we're waiting on probation for Mr. Goldman.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Did you call him?
He said that, Mr. Thomas, he's the one that, usually gets the paperwork if they complete. He said he has not received anything, any kind of paperwork saying that he had taken those classes.
Bring Mr. Thomas in here, please.
Okay.
See, this is why I don't, all right, let's move on. All right, this is Garcia. This is the city of Detroit versus Michelle Leah Garcia, case number SP 110842221. Ms. Garcia, I'm going to dismiss your matter. I see you paid a related civil infraction that's related to this case. I'm going to waive the warrant fee. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee, ma'am. Anything further, ma'am?
No. Where do I go to pay the reinstatement fee?
You go and come down to the court and you can pay it. You can pay it at any DibDab kiosk in the city of Detroit, or you can pay it online at 36court.org.
All righty. Thank you.
Have a great day, ma'am.
You as well.
Just one charge.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Michael James Gustafsson. Case number SP 1101478 and 2. Counts 1 and 2.
Harry Blockman for the defendant, Mr. Gustafsson. Unmute your microphone. State your name.
Good morning. This is Michael Gustafsson.
Thank you. We'll waive any formal reading of the information or complaint and stand mute, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Gustafsson, I'm going to dismiss both of your matters as well, sir. You have paid 2 related civil infractions as it relates to these 2 cases. And I hope you still have a motorcycle, sir?
Yeah. So when that happened, I was going to my friend's mom's, and he did something stupid, which got me in trouble also. And I was planning on going to get my endorsement, but due to with COVID, I got to wait until like this month. So that's why it's been.
Sir, when that happened, you didn't have plates, you didn't have insurance, you didn't have a motorcycle endorsement, or you didn't have an unregistered untitled. So it was nothing your friend did.
No, yeah, I understand. Your Honor.
Nothing. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand where I'm coming from, sir?
Yeah.
All right, so you bringing your friend into this, throwing your friend under the bus is not, is not any, it doesn't have anything to do with this. Because whatever your friend did, if you had your proper stuff, then there would have had nothing to say to you, correct?
No, understood.
All right, so I'm going to dismiss him. Sir, I implore you to go get that endorsement and get your stuff together.
Yes, I already did. I just got to get the endorsement.
All right. If there's nothing further, sir, I'm going to waive the warrant fees. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a great day, sir. Be safe on that bike. After you get your endorsement license, don't get on it until you get your endorsement license. Because if you come back with that same ticket, you're either going to have to eat it or you're going to go to trial on it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Have a great day, sir.
You too.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Dante Grayson. Case number SP 1144326, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Grayson, you there, sir?
Yes.
Do you have a driver's license? Do you have title and insurance and registration?
No, you told me to come back and show you the paperwork. I got my name flagged. So we dismissed the case.
All right, send me that stuff then. Let me put
You
it
got
in
it right
the chat.
here. You mean like email the picture of it?
Yeah, email me a picture of it. I'm gonna send my email address in the chat. All right, I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna pass this matter. Who else do we have? We got the gentleman with the Galaxy A01. And then we have Andrew Greer. Mr. Greer, what are you doing here?
Said it again.
Oh, I see. I see. Let's see. This is the state of Michigan versus Andrew Dennis Greer, case number SX 366-02-981. Mr. Greer, I see that you have paid a related civil infraction that corresponds with this ticket. So with that, I'm going to dismiss this matter, sir.
Okay.
Waiving warrant fees. I'm going to hold you responsible for the $45 reinstatement fee.
Okay, how I go about paying that?
Come on down to the court and pay it. Pay it online at 36districtcourt.org or pay it at any div/dab kiosk in the city of Detroit.
Okay. So after I pay the $45, then I go to Secretary of State.
Yes, I mean I don't know what you got in other jurisdictions, but you'll have clearance here in 36 District Court.
Okay. Okay.
So you'll be clear here after you pay that $45, sir.
Okay.
All right, any further questions?
No, sir. I'm gonna go online now and pay it right now.
Give my clerk just a few minutes to enter that stuff in the system. You'll see it. Instead of $95, it'll be $45.
Okay, you want me to wait like an hour or so?
I don't know if it's gonna take an hour, but you won't be able to pay it, I don't think, until you see that $45 anyway. But she'll get there as soon as we can, all right?
Okay.
All right, nothing further, sir. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, I'm in possession of a lot of tickets came in as Mr. Goss. We're gonna be back on the record with Mr. Grayson.
I emailed it to you.
I see that. All right, back on the record with Mr. Deontay Grayson. He has emailed me a form from the Secretary of State, and it's stamped July 27, 2021. Please to alert on your driver's record. So he has sent me that email. Reason for requesting the alert: a lot of tickets came in as me for a vehicle that is not mine or do not own. Mr. Grayson, did you ever own a 2015 Chrysler?
No.
So, he indicated that you said you were going to dismiss if you got that flag. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Dante Goss, on behalf of the city of Detroit, Your Honor, I vaguely remember Mr. Grayson, but I do recall telling someone, I believe it is Mr. Grayson who said that it wasn't him, and I told him I would dismiss him if he takes the steps necessary to with the state to flag his ID. So I'm okay with dismissing these matters, Your Honor.
All right, I still, and Mr. Grayson, I do know that there's a lot of fraud in the purchasing of these vehicles and acquiring of these vehicles, but you never had a 2015 Chrysler ever at any time.
No.
Okay. All right, with that being said, Mr. Grayson, the city attorney is going to dismiss the matters. We do have the form that you indicated you were going to get that done. You did get that done. So based on that, the cases are going to be dismissed, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, all right. If there's nothing further, sir, have a great day.
You too.
Your Honor, I would only add Harry Bachman, P55052, on behalf of the defendant, and it stipulates probable cause as to the matter being dismissed. Thank you.
All right, very well, thank you. All right, now that leaves us with the Galaxy A01, and where is the probation department?
He said he'll be zooming in. I can remind him, but he said he had something to finish up. He's gonna be zooming in shortly.
Sir, with the Galaxy A01. Sir, are you there? I thought that was gonna take a lot longer than it did. A lot of people came.
I know.
I'm losing you.
All right, I hear you. Who's this? You have to unmute yourself.
I've been here.
What's your name, sir?
John Somewenu.
Spell the last name for me.
ONWENU.
Oh, that's the one you're out of that, so yeah.
30 at the bottom, set for informal hearing.
Yes. Do you have, this was a case that, we got, he appealed his, his guilty plea. I mean, at the magistrate level, his formal hearing.
Invading traffic.
Yeah, all right, let me have that, do we have that ROA that you have?
I had the file, I'm trying to.
All right, let me get your file, sir, and I'll call you when we get your file, okay?
You have my phone number because you look like the video is going out.
Well, I don't have your phone number.
Huh?
I don't have your phone number.
313-739-4536. In case if I lose the video.
All right, well, you're still on audio. I don't need your video right now. Let me wait until we pull your file. Let me wait until we pull your file, and then we will get this sorted out, all right?
You said you opened the break rooms. So can you take me now?
Yeah, speak to him, Mr. Bachman.
Morning, sir.
Here, go ahead, join the room, sir. Join the room, sir.
Come to room 3. I'll see you in the breakout room.
Open the break room. Did they open a break room?
Open it up, and you go ahead and push that button. All right.
Who do I talk to?
He's in there waiting on you, the lawyer.
Okay, lawyer, can you talk to me?
Push the button to go in the breakout room.
I don't see nothing, but where is the breakout room?
It says join breakout room.
So if you
I don't see it. Wait a minute. It says share.
join down at the bottom.
I'm gonna put him in another one. It may prompt it again.
Please.
Do you see it, sir?
No. The participant. Oh, God.
What happened there? All right. You gotta get somebody to help you with your device, sir.
I see, wait a minute. I see break.
All right. Let's go back on the record with Barante Gray. Good morning, Officer Thomas.
Morning, Judge.
All right, what I want to do is I'm just going to allow you to speak with his lawyer in a breakout room. And you guys can sort out what's necessary and what's been going on, because apparently Mr. Gray is sort of all over the place on what's he understanding of what's required of him. So let me put you to a breakout.
Thanks, Judge.
Who's on the LG Style 06 that's coming in at 10:25?
Mr. Griffin, Michael Griffin.
All right, you're not going to drive your car while you're on Zoom.
I guess I just said
No.
here.
You're driving your car.
No, I'm not driving.
Well, what do you keep looking up for? You liar. You got his telephone number?
No.
I have it here.
Your Honor, excuse me. For Mr. Onwenu, is there an offer?
Well, let's see what he's got. The problem is with him is that he went to a formal hearing and he got found responsible. And what this is an appeal.
Yes, Your Honor. He's willing to waive rights and make a plea to impeding if it would please the court and the prosecutor.
All right, well, here's the prosecutor, or that's not. What's up? What's going on?
You all right?
All right.
Do me a quick favor, Judge. Sign this for me. Or let the signature stay up, but I don't want that line under it.
Sign it.
Just sign this. Give me a fresh signature on the back.
Oh, that was my best right there.
I know, it was nice, it was on that, on that line. Unless you don't mind that line being under it. You hear me?
No, it's good.
All right, cool. All right, bet. Y'all have a good one. So what's going on?
Hey,
I'm gonna join the breakout room to go in the room with Mr. How don't you go in that room and see what he wants, Mr. Bachman? Go back in that room and see what he wants. I'm asking for help.
For Mr. Onwenu?
Yes.
Okay.
You want to put this phone number down for him? I'll put it on. All right, we're back.
Yes, Your Honor.
We're back on the record with Mr. Lorante Gray. I don't see him in the room. He's still in that breakout room. Can you go and retrieve? Oh, you're there. Okay, very well. All right, we have all the parties. Mr. Goldman, do you have an understanding of what's going on? A little clearer now? I thought Mr. was here for this one at one point.
I see him, Your Honor. Mr. Gary's here.
No, I thought that Officer Thomas was here.
Yeah, I see him too.
I'm right here, Judge.
No, I'm saying I thought you were here at one point directing Mr. Gary on what needs to be done, but obviously that must have been someone else then.
Yes, I've never met Mr. Gary before, Your Honor.
Okay, so what it is, it's my understanding that Mr. Gary has to take a misdemeanor morality class, and he has to be tested, and he has to pay a fine. So I do understand the fact that he has shown his counsel proof that he's paid that fine, albeit it hasn't hit the system yet, so I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, we can deal with that. But more importantly now are the other requirements that laid out. From my understanding, Mr. Gary has some proof of some sort of certificate. I don't know if that he's been able to present that to you, Officer Thomas, or not, and I don't know if that is going to be acceptable. I'll let you have the floor and give your input.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Thomas on behalf of the Probation Department. I did receive an email with the certificate from the EVA Misdemeanor Morality Program. It is the one that they send out. Since he didn't have anyone assigned here, normally they would send them to us when they know they're from our court, but I never spoke to him. I don't see any notes in our system indicating any PO ever spoke to him, but it is a legit certificate. The only remaining thing I need to see is the proof that he had the testing done. Mr. Gary was not in the breakout room with us, so I don't know if he has that and can send it to me.
You hear, Mr. Gary?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I can send that information.
All right.
Maybe we should go back into a breakout room, Judge, and just so I can give him my email and get that.
All right, so I'll put you back in the breakout room. I'll put you all three in the breakout room, and then maybe you can enlighten the court on some information about why that payment. He can send you that information regarding that payment.
I did receive the email that confirmed he made the payment online. I don't know why it hasn't posted yet. I would have to speak to someone from the finance department. I don't know why it's not showing up in our system.
Okay, why don't we take care of all three of those matters as well, so that we can possibly get this closed out today.
You want me to call them now then before going into the breakout room?
Well, you can do what you need to do. The breakout room is there available. I'm going to put you in number 3, and I mean, I guess you can go in the breakout room and give them your email address. That would help. And then that would help to expedite the process.
Thanks for that, Your Honor.
All right. They're going in the room, Mr. Gray.
I didn't get the notice yet, Your Honor.
You should have that set up, but I'll resend it so it'll prompt. I'm gonna put you in one and bring you back to the other.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor?
Yes.
With respect to the defendant in the breakout room, Mr. Onwenu, would the court consider writing his driving record and passing that to Mr. Goss? I believe he's indicated that his record is sterling, and that in that regard, we would ask for an offer of impeding or blockading here.
Okay. Mr. Goldman, there's an option. Oh, you're in there now? It should be prompted. Number 3, you should always be able to return to that room. Where would he see that return to that room once he leaves, Mr. Bachman?
Okay, so if you touch the screen or the mouse pad on your device at the bottom of, there he goes.
Oh, he's on. How do you get back into those breakout rooms? Because I have trouble with that sometimes.
So if you toggle the mouse pad on your device, you should see a group of options at the bottom. On the far left, there's mute and then stop video. On the far right is the leave button for leaving the room, but to the left of that is a breakout room button. And if you press that, you'll always go back to whatever room. I mean, it'll give you the option to join the break. Like right now, I can go back to room 2, which was the last room I was in. And I think
So that button is
4 squares. It says breakout room.
All right.
Sometimes if you're on a phone, you have to go to more, and then it'll give you the breakout room option.
All right, just to get you the information, Mr. Wayne's license is not stellar.
No, he said he hadn't had anything in the last 10 years.
Okay, so he's got, in 2006, he had a violation for improper lane use, in Bloomfield. He's got, on the same day, impeding traffic and disobeying a traffic signal. So then, failure to comply with judgment, violation of basic speed law on the same day. So he kind of racked up a bunch of tickets on that day. He had a crash in 2019. And then he's got this speed, 44 to 25 over that we're talking about. So it's less than sterling, you know what I mean? With an accident on there, I think that throws a real blemish into the situation. Here, the city attorney is here. I'll let you talk to him.
Thank you. Would
Mr. Griffin's sitting here. Mr. Griffin.
Yes.
You got where you were going after you were driving, right?
I was not driving. I work at a collision shop, sir. What you saying?
And you weren't driving a car?
No, I was in the passenger seat. I was directing somebody to go somewhere.
What can I do for you today, sir?
Excuse me?
What can I do for you today?
I work at a collision shop, man.
What can I do for you today?
Oh, I need a stitching on my payment.
You're gonna have to sit still for a minute, sir.
All right, 1 second.
What's your first name?
Michael.
Griffin?
Yep, I am.
He's on the docket, Your Honor, right above the 9 a.m. trial and above Andre Lindsay, Michael.
Oh, it is? Oh, I didn't see. All right.
Right there. Should be good. Hey, sorry.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Michael Christopher Griffin, case number ST 103645571. I have also cases are pending. Why are these cases pending? I don't know what's going on with all this stuff.
Going to trial for the other.
The trial for all that other stuff? What happened to this case?
Yeah.
On November 30th.
Yeah, but it's not in, is it in there?
But this is just to pay. He's just trying to pay on this SP ticket.
All right, let's see if the trial date is on there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, all right. So all the other stuff we're going to trial on.
Yeah.
All right, and you need time to pay.
Yes.
All right, pay it by November 30th.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
This question clear?
Yes.
This is the form.
Yes.
Now we got a stand in. Got this caddy out.
Have, reset that date, pay by November 30th.
Okay.
Oh, that's Michael. All right. I'll bring him out. I don't know how to bring him out. No, I got the other officer and the other.
What else?
Can you get him out that room, Mr. Hoffman?
Yeah, also Williams still here?
Right back.
We have counsel in that room. Here he is, here he is. He's out. He's out.
Yes,
right.
I'm back.
All right, let's do this. I don't know. You wanted to discuss with the city attorney about some way to resolve this case.
Yes.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you, sir. I'm talking to the lawyer.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, let's call the case. Pronounce the last name for me, please.
Onwenu.
How do you pronounce that, sir?
Onwenu.
Onwenu. All right. This is the case of City of Detroit versus Jones Onwenu, case number 214976901. All right. Mr. Onwenu, it appears that this case was adjudicated on August the 16th, 2021, and you were found responsible for speeding 44 in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. I see that you have posted. I see.
Oh, God.
I
There
see.
was a problem. And I can explain.
I don't need to hear your explanation. I'm not even there yet. I've got to finish making a record of this, sir. I see that you posted $170 bond, and it appears that you are appealing that decision.
Yes, because I did ask. They weren't able to do that. I asked for interpreter. They weren't, they didn't.
Sir, you're going to have to get a better device because I can't hear you. Your device is breaking up. I can't hear you.
What I was saying, you want me to go on the phone instead?
No, you're all right now. I guess if you stay in that spot you're in, you're probably good.
What I was saying is that they were supposed to get an interpreter to explain to me the legal of getting impeding.
Getting impeding.
Then I told them that I have to appeal because I don't understand what the impeding is to explain it by law. And they didn't explain it. So that's why I went ahead and appealed. Can they explain to me the two parts that they want me to take? The offer where there'll be no points. That's what I asked. Did you hear me?
I heard you. I don't understand you that well. Let me pass this matter and let me clear up some other, this last other matter, and then we'll see what, all right, let's pass the matter of Owenu and go back on the record with Mr. Gary. And now I've given ample opportunity for everyone involved. I don't see his lawyer here. I think he got signed off. But I've given every apple, have you talked to Mr. Gary about what's, have you gotten that information from him, sir, Officer Thomas?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor, again. In the breakout room, he was able to send me the confirmation of his HIV STI testing. Furthermore, I've been speaking to a couple people from the finance department. The resolution I got on that was I will need to speak to someone, or someone needs to speak to someone in fiscal services to verify it, but they would need that type of information that only Mr. Gary would have. I would not have it. Like what type of card you use, the card number, things of that nature. So he's going to need to contact the fiscal services department at our court to confirm all this, because they don't know why it's not posting yet. It may have been declined for some reason.
Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over for another week, September 8th. And for Mr. Gary to figure it out on what's going on for payment. I do have confirmation that you have taken the class and you've done the testing. And all we're looking for is that $240 to be cleared up off the system. So I can't dismiss it, and I can't close it out until then. It won't be dismissed, it'll be closed out under disorderly conduct, but I can't do that until I see a record of that payment, okay? You can check the system, sir, on a daily basis, or when you call the court or come down to the court and get that cleared up, then you can come on in anytime and we can close the matter out as well. But if not, you can just wait till next week.
Your Honor, for September 8th, is that a Zoom, another Zoom appearance?
Yes.
You have the SOS for it.
Is there a way that I can have this paid and not have to come back? I'm not trying to keep taking off of work for these.
Oh, yeah. If you get it paid, we can close it out immediately. We can close it out immediately upon payment.
Okay. I will have this resolved by the 8th. Yes, this will be done.
All right, I'm going to put it for a review. And if we see that it's closed out, then we will we'll see that it's paid, we'll close it out. If we don't see that it's closed out, you're going to get another notice.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a great day.
Same to you.
Thomas. All right, Mr. Owenu.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so apparently if the city attorney is willing to give you a better offer, but he wants you to take a driving class.
I did what?
He wants you to take a driving class.
And then they would drop all the points?
Depending on how you do on the class, yes.
Huh?
Yes, if you take the class, yes.
Class, they can send it to the mail to me. Did you hear me?
No, I didn't.
I said I would take any class to satisfy what the court wants, but I want you to take the points out for me.
All right, I'm gonna send you the class information in the chat. I don't know if you can get it.
My phone been acting up since they called my case. So can you allow me to do that?
Yes. So do you see that information I put in the chat? There's a button down on the bottom that says chat. You should see a red thing above that button. I sent you a message. Push that chat button and you'll see the message.
This thing is bad, really bad. Can they send me something in the mail, please? Because
we'll call you, sir.
He called me on the phone?
Yeah, 313-739-4536.
Yes, you want me to turn off there now?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 30 days to take the class. What's 30 days? Let's give it till October 4th.
And then I can have all the points taken out?
Yes. All right, so your client, Mr. Goldman, he can't establish that payment, and they tried to do that downstairs, but they couldn't, so they needed to get his card information or something. I told him we'll give him another court date of next week. He doesn't have to appear if he gets that paid. He's got every other thing else.
Are you talking to me?
I appreciate that, Your Honor. Actually, next, the 8th is Rosh Hashanah, and I couldn't make it anyway, but if we don't have to appear anyhow, it'll be fine.
All right, very well.
All right, thank you very much, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right.
So can I call your office and get the information?
Yeah, we'll call you, sir.
So you want me to put it on the phone then?
Yeah, for the record, we're gonna give them till October 4th to clear, to take the class, Michigan Defensive Driving. And we will, I'll put his number down there, and we will call him to give him that information because he's having difficulties with his device.
Okay.
All right? That's it. We're gonna call you. Hang
On
up
the phone?
Hang up the phone.
All right, thank you.
Have a great day. All right, that'll do it.
Okay, Your Honor. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you much. Have a good one. I'll talk to you.
Good one.
All right. Williams Law, have a great day as well.
You too, Your Honor.
All right.